right, don't let the weather fool you. A warm welcome back to Bucharest to cap this 2025 regular season. Back in a city that's hosted everything from Nations League to Women's Series Final to Europe Cup Championships. Now we get our first World Tour Masters here in Bucharest, in the heart of Europe. We're going to see who's got the heart to get the job done with still some unsettled business at the back end of the World Tour standings. Some teams trying to fight their way in, some teams trying to hold on to those spots with desperation. And of course, Ulaanbaatar hoping for a dream run. So it's a 16-team special, 6-team qualifying draw that has World Tour final implications all over it. The storylines are abundant. You know I'll get into those here as we get into the day, but you can see Team Toulouse and Team Lausanne getting warmed up. For you newbies to 3x3, I understand that some of you out there might not know the rules of the game somehow, some way. How? Well, don't worry about it. I got you covered. Here are the rules of the game before we continue.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a first to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense, just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
All right, the rules of 3x3, they are in place, but most of you already knew that. What we don't know is how the final picture will end up panning out for the World Tour Final in Manama coming up in a couple of weeks. I mentioned some of those juicy storylines from the heated race to the World Tour Finals last few spots. Oob's quest to make history with a 7th regular season Masters crown. The money matters at hand involving the pre-final bonuses, also something we'll be talking about. So it is a regular season finale worth every minute of your time because every game, every possession matters when it comes to sorting out this beautiful mess before the World Tour Final. So there's a lot of things in terms of where things stand this year. The winners, as I mentioned, it's been a season that's been dominated by Oob. I would say Miami would be the second most successful team. Although Amsterdam have not won a Masters title yet this year, they are number 2 in the standings and looking quite fine, I would say. But still, again, some things that are going to become clear as the day progresses. Day 1 getting ready to start here with the qualifying draw. Again, 6 teams in action. Qualifying draw A, which will feature Toulouse, Barcelona, and Lausanne. QDB with Ulaanbaatar, all eyes on them. Carolina and Podebrady, they will be competing as well. Got everybody in place. Noah Lazarus, our MC for this event. The cheerleaders are there. The lights are shining bright here inside. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Good to be back here in Bucharest. Place that I've frequented since 2018. Remember we had the Europe Cup back in the circus? Shout out to Sport Arena. Radu and everybody helping put this thing on once again. Kind of a late add to the World Tour season this year, but a welcomed add. Who will add their name to the list of World Tour final participants? We will soon find out. By the way, if you need an in-depth breakdown of all of the scenarios in place for teams to make it, each specific team, you got to check out Boz Rosendal's latest edition of 3x3 Thoughts. He's got it all sorted out. So that was my study guide coming into the day in terms of breaking down the numbers to see what needs to be done. For Toulouse, they're 6th in the World Tour standings. They're locked in. They're going to be in the World Tour final in Manama no matter what. But again, they want to climb up the money list. They're not too far behind 5th place Lehman. As a matter of fact, a 21-point deficit for them, and also could top Chongming, who are idle. So Toulouse could climb as high as 4th when it's all said and done. That's a difference of double-digit thousands of dollars when it comes to World Tour bonus money. So they got mullet-proof back. Jules Rambeau back on the court. It was a 5th place finish for Toulouse in Abu Dhabi. Looked a hell of a lot better in Abu Dhabi than they looked the last, I'd say, month and a half. So they bring Paul Joko on the floor with the boss joining the crew, Hugo Suhard, and the star of the show, Francais, representing Francais. Get it? Franck Seguela. Out last but not least. So Team Toulouse, been a bit of an odd season for them, kind of up and down in comparison to a year before. They did get a Masters title in Amsterdam way back when. And for the past month and a half, they made it to the quarters in their final 3 appearances, but no further than that. No semifinals, just a 4th place finish at the opener. Their 2nd best performance outside of Amsterdam this year. So for Team Lausanne, this is a tournament of pride for them. They're not in contention for the World Tour final. And it'll be our first time seeing Lausanne on the tour since the Debrecen Masters, so it's been quite a while. But they want to save face and have a good showing to close the season. With Gilles Martin, Falou Nyong, of course, the Polish legend himself and a 2-time Olympian, Przemysław Zamoyski Zibo, and the silent assassin, Carlos Martinez, Team Lausanne. Trying to make it out of QDA and get a spot in the main draw, compete for some money. Winner of qualifying draw A goes on to Pool C, where Amsterdam and Chongming await. So we will soon find out who gets out to a hot start. Officials for this opener, at least one of them, Brigitte Chabai, Coach Coutu. I saw Vlad Gizdarenu around here somewhere. So here we go. A Toulouse team looking more in tune. You want to have momentum at this time of year, peak at the right time. We talked about it on the latest edition of our podcast. Word on the streets, replace the E's with 3s. Have you been checking that out recently? We missed Vince Chang on the last edition. So me and Boz held it down. New episode up right now on all of your major podcast platforms, YouTube as well. And of course, Boz's latest edition of his 3x3 Thoughts. All worthy of your attention this week. Trust me, y'all. Give us a follow at FIBA 3x3, the official account. At 3x3WT as well. So Lausanne are going to start with the rock. I mentioned that last time we saw them was in Debrecen, where they finished 5th. King West in the building, by the way. He's been keeping a close eye on this because Lugano, they need Ulaanbaatar to flame out, and they would get themselves a performance slot. Meantime, there's a performance to start this competition off. Nice crossover drive off the window that gets the scoring started for Lausanne, courtesy of the silent assassin. Olympian versus Olympian. That time it's Zebo with the defense. Los wants a mo. Two-piece goes off iron right. Francais inside to Rambo. Niang will poke it out. Zebo to Los. Martinez using the screen. Drops it off. Niang does not forget to flush. They feed the big man, and that's a high percentage bucket for him as he gets on that rim. 2-zip start for Lausanne. Boss bouncing around the perimeter with his man bun. He's going to deliver. Oh, man. Around and out. The betrayal. Toulouse still scoreless. Martinez redirecting. Can't find Niang. It decides to chunk the deuces instead. Suhar will corral the rebound and get him going. Round comes Boss. Suhar to the cup. Misses it, but gets a late whistle. That whistle coming from official Guy Dereno. I knew he was around here somewhere. Suhar up to the line. Coming off a tournament in Abu Dhabi where he averaged 5.3 points a game. Did not get to the free throw line in Abu Dhabi, shockingly. So his first time at the charity stripe in a couple of weeks. He makes good on it, gets Toulouse on the board. Around comes the Swissard of Oz, Gilles Martin. Pull up from Midi, knocks it down. Rambo now. Francais lines up a 2, but before he can let it go, it's an offensive foul that will ruin the possession. Not exactly a sharp early start for Toulouse, but we're just scratching the surface. Buck and a half in. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice in your ear. It's going to be that way all day. We got an 18-game schedule. Wow. Starting here with the QD. Joker to Boss. Boss from the right wing. Trying to make use of that in-Leo flow. Got a whistle. So 3-2 contest to start. Hugo gets him going. Joker turn the corner. Get some of that if you want some. Never mind. He'll miss the lay. Niang. Falou is a threat beyond the 2-point arc, by the way. He's not just a pick and roll, athlete that can finish at the rim. Seen him in spurts this year be able to knock him down. His priority right now is trying to stop Boss. Got a push and foul. So the offense is slow coming. It's a slow cooker in this one. Maybe the weather's got a little bit to do with that. Early start, kind of gloomy out here. I know you can't see it because we're inside the mall. But a rainy autumn day here in Bucharest. Segala will secure the rebound. Joko muscling one up over Martin. And again, Toulouse 6th in the World Tour standings. One of the 7 teams that are already locked in, guaranteed a spot to play for the biggest prize in 3x3 in a couple of weeks. But again, they could move up or fall in the standings because Ulaanbaatar's Hop Trans is hot on their heels. Riffa are also within reach. Meantime, there's some range from Niang. Falou for 2 and a 3-point advantage for the Swiss. Dime delivered to the cutting Rambo, but he blows the layup. He had some help en route to the rim, fouled on the way up. Rambo found himself out of the rotation for a couple of tournaments. And I really think he's given him a spark in his return. Just needs some more boards out of mullet proof. But a great versatile big for them. Toulouse will be a contender at the final in Manama. Rambo up to the strike. Toulouse on the year, 70% from the free throw line. They will knock it down. He will knock it down, brother. Zamoyski takes a big bump while making that pass. That'll be the now second foul on Toulouse, third, actually. QD game number 1, day 1 from Bucharest. Martinez cannot get rid of Rambo. That is ridiculous, Sibo. His grandmama bought him that chain. Toulouse on the move. Now it's mullet proof. Firing a blank. Offensive board goes to Segala. Now inside to Rambo. Trying to get it up and over Martinez. The 5th foul on Lausanne will send Rambo back to the line. So Rambo on the offensive glass is paying off for him. Knocked down his last free throw. Can he do it again? Rambo averaging 5 a game this year, but only a rebound and a half. His free throw gets Toulouse within 3, 7-4. Here comes the Swizard of Oz. Crossover, pull up. Look at that quick trigger release. Comes back to him. Now Martin with the quickies off the glass. Layup is smoked. Transition offense leads to a 2 miss from Francais. Back in the hands of Martinez. Martinez, runner off the window. No. There's Falou, strong board, reset for Lausanne. Martin to Martin, no good. Rambo inside to Segala. Oh, there's Gilles holding his own. But the final regular season Masters of the year and meaningful qualifying draw. That's not to say that other QDs aren't meaningful, but you know, when you think of spots still being at stake for the World Tour final, it makes this one even bigger. And I think it's only my second time doing a QD this year. Happy to do it. Paul Joko now. So most of Toulouse's points have come at the charity stripe, and he'll take advantage. Gets it down to a 1-possession game. Here comes Gilles. Pass first guard, and he drops the dime off to Zebo. Quick response from Lausanne. Segala. Oh, tough bucket. 2 physical players with Segala and Zamoyski. That's going to be a fun battle the rest of the way. We're past the midway point of game number 1. Martin, cross court, Zebo doing his dance. Swung over, 2 on the way. Ricochets off iron. Boss pulls the trigger. Payet, 2-piece, no biscuit. We're dead even, 8 apiece. That's what Toulouse have been wanting to see more from Hugo Suhart. Went through a little bit of a shooting slump this year, but saw him pick it up, you know, in Abu Dhabi. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but he certainly shot it with a lot more confidence there. 26% on the year is Hugo Suhart. 8-8. Martinez, no. Joko flies in for the rebound. And now they'll get it over to Hugo. Want to work some two-man game, some screen action. Oh, Hezzy, he broke both of his kneecaps. Zeba almost took a fall. Zamoyski now. He'll pull up and he'll miss. Toulouse enjoying their first lead of the game. 3:46 on the game clock. And immediate timeout on the flow. Get it on the flow. Get it on the flow. Get it, stop it. Y'all need to find a way to behave. We were 6.5 minutes through, and everything was going fine until you start acting silly. Quick TV timeout. Over and done with now. Francais, former world #1, opens the possession for Toulouse. Rambo with the handoff. Oh, man, that would have been nice. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Now Suhart might be in trouble. Falou cannot convert inside. Francais with the jabby. Hezzy, spin move, get out of town. Beautiful spin move. Left Nyang high and dry after the spin cycle, and then the turnover from Lausanne. But what a move from Frank Segala. All around the world, can you hear me? I can see you, Francais. 2-point advantage to lose. The Joker. Another missed layup. Maybe pressing the issue a little bit. Gilles looking for another bucket. Nope. Crafty is the Wizard of Oz. He'll skip it out to Martinez. He's got 8 to work with on the shot clock. Inside, Nyang makes the extra pass. Will it lead to the... Nope. Never mind. Instead, they reverse it. Rambo, he can shoot those. Does not make it, however. So that puts us at 2:40 to go in game #1. Lausanne, who had jumped out to an early 3-point lead, now find themselves trailing by 2. And a QD that's a lot more meaningful for Toulouse than it is for Lausanne. But pride is on the line, and money is always on the line. So plenty of incentive for Lausanne. So they went through a rebuild this year. Meantime, it's Zamoyski knocking down the 2-piece. He's evened this game at 10 apiece. And got a 7th foul now on Lausanne. That'll put Paul Joko on the line. Representing the Toulouse team that's been kind of middle of the road this year. 15 wins, 13 losses. This is their 10th event of the season. 2 free throws for Joko. Well, 1 more left now. Try to give Toulouse a 2-point advantage now. Oh, Joko. Stroke was broke though. 11-10. The result of the trip to the free throw line. Martinez will reroute. Martinez to the Martin. Foul on the floor inside. That's the 5th on Toulouse. Substitutions made for each squad. Joko out, Rambo in. Zamoyski out, Nyang in. Possession arrow, Lausanne. Nyang up top. Nope. Keeps it alive. Falou for 2. That'll hit the heel. Martin from deep range. No. Got a foul, I guess, coming from the baseline. And that is on Toulouse. They didn't like the call. They actually get warned. Behavior warning. Young. Zebo. Rambo in hot pursuit. And now Rambo's got a good seal on Zamoyski. Oh, I thought it was good, but it was not. He was hooking. Offensive foul's the call. Now Niang with the fake. Niang stepping right into the deuce. No. Martinez. He'll hand it off free throw line. Zamoyski, no hesitation. Hydration. Water. 12-11. Lausanne take the lead. Shaping up to be a photo finish in this one. Maybe. Joko. Oh, my. Well, late in the shot clock. Had to heave up something. That's what he came up with. Gilles, left stroke, no. Out of two guards. Face off. Suar, great touch. Voila. 12-12 game, under a minute to play. Qualifying draw A from Bucharest. 7 fouls apiece. Officials want to take a closer look at that last possession. Officially 57.7 on the game clock. And everything tied up. 12 points, 7 fouls. Zebo to the silent assassin. Martinez being pestered by Suhar. They're running short on time. Niang, no good. Oh, man. So Moisky crashes into Segala, who's claiming he was hit in the face. But you'll see that, man, it might have been a little bit of an elbow from Zamoyski. Maybe not intentional, but I can definitely see that elbow coming up, and I think that's what the officials have to discuss here and what they want to do with this. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They want to go and look at that elbow from Zamoyski. And you know, if it's deemed to be a dangerous play or reckless in any way, then that foul is going to be upgraded to unsportsmanlike. And that could be a big call here late in this game. 43 seconds left, tied up. I'm going to guess that it is going to be upgraded. That's just my guess. I can see that elbow come up from here. And whether he meant for it to connect with Segala's face or not, it did. Segala's still shaking it off. Thunderstruck. Taking an extended look at this one. Looks like official Chabai Coach Coutu and Guy Terreno are coming close to a decision. And the elbow is in question. .43 seconds left. Game could very well be won at the free throw line. Going to just be a common foul. I didn't see the unsportsmanlike, but a common foul on Zamoyski. So just 2 free throws from Francais that can put Toulouse in front. First of 2 goals for Seguela. And again, Seguela, 76% at the line this year, 5.5 a game. He's got his team up by 2. How will Lausanne respond? Zamoyski into Niang. Niang up fake. Got rid of the Joker, draws a foul in the process. That is a bad foul late. Niang converts, but not just that. He's got 2 free throws coming as well. Just a wait. Where you going? I think it was the leg of Joko that connects with Niang. That's where the whistle comes from. But let's see. I got to look at Niang's free throw percentage this year. He's, I know, traditionally not the best. Forget tradition. It's all about here and now. He knocks it down. He's got another one to go, though. Niang on the season, 40% from the line. He goes 50% that time. 14-14 tie, 26 seconds and counting left in the game. Hugo, Gala, big hit from deep. Francais puts Toulouse up 16-14, and Zebo can't hit it. Hustles it down, but it ends up in Toulouse's hands. They got the lead and time on their side. Final 5 seconds in this one. And Seguela's gonna hold on to the rock for one last heave. The final horn sounds and Toulouse get the dub. 16-14. Go ahead 2 from Franck Seguela. Lifts Toulouse to victory over Lausanne. Here's another look at it. 2-ball Payet. When you need a big play, you got to turn to your star player. And that man is Franck Seguela for Toulouse as they start the QD action off with a dub. Pretty low scoring affair, but it heated up late. As Toulouse gain a step, trying to get to the main draw. So highlights for you to enjoy. And of course, more QD action coming your way. Slow start for both teams. Again, the offense wasn't exactly matriculating, if you dig what I'm saying. But made for a close finish. And a big shot from Franck Seguela to give Toulouse the win. We got Carolina and Podebrady coming up next. Qualifying draw B opener. Set the check ball here momentarily. After the highlights run, we'll get right back to it from Bucharest. All right, we back. Qualifying draw B action, and a lot of eyes are going to be on this QD. I know that Carolina don't have a shot to get to the World Tour final. That they can thank their performance in Abu Dhabi for that. They were very well in the mix, but man, they fell as flat as you could fall in Abu Dhabi. So now it's just playing for pride. Fear the mustache. Luis Carrasco. First out for Team Carolina, who suffered just a devastating loss in Abu Dhabi. Not the loss to Miami. You figured that was going to be a close game, but man, they lost to Kanazawa. Yes, you saying who? Yeah, Kanazawa in overtime. And that effectively eliminated them from contention to get to the World Tour final. It's a tough group. It's a tough group. Ulaanbaatar, the only team of the three that have a chance to get into the World Tour final, but they're going to need a magical run. More on that later. They got BG, Brian Gonzalez, Bingo, of course LA, and Lotto. Antonio Ralat, one of the most dynamic scorers in the league, did not have his best performance in Abu Dhabi. Not all on him. It was a team loss, but certainly not the standard that we've seen from Ralat throughout this season. Now this Podebrady team, first ever World Tour appearance. They earned their way here with a surprisingly strong performance at the Kangju Challenger. And from everybody I've spoken to, they've gained some respect from teams and players in the league. So, you know, I'm anxious to see these dudes up close in person. I've heard good things. Now can they bring it to life with me on the mic? But they, from everything I'm told, they're not an easy out. And even though you have more experienced teams with better resumes in both Ulaanbaatar and Carolina, you got Podebrady who looking to prove themselves. Maybe they'll be a little bit more active in the 2026 World Tour. But this will be the last time we see them here in 2025. What impression will they leave? There's Lotto himself. Big time bucket getter, was in the MVP conversation very early in the season as Carolina looked like they were going to be darlings, and then took a long drought, couldn't qualify to get on the World Tour. Still had a shot and blew it. But Ralat averaging just under 8 points a game this season. Big time numbers in terms of his shooting percentage. 36% from long range, 88% from the free throw line, and about 65% inside the arc. Ideal numbers wise, but wins wise, that's been the problem for Carolina. Shout out to Pedro. And official Briggy with the whistles around their neck in this one from Bucharest. Did I say that right? So in case you missed it, game number 1 of the QD goes to Toulouse over Lausanne. 2-point victory. Late shot made by Frank Seguela. So this one's just for fun. No World Tour final implications involved in this one. Just pride on the line between the team from Czechia and the team from Puerto Rico. Kitchen was closed. Huascu with the defense on the inside. Carolina in 2025, a 6-7 record. Team that can score with the best of them, average about 20 points a game. And there's Huascu getting the scoring started for Carolina. Podebrady now on the attack. Almost lost it. Step back. Oh, yeah, plenty of contact. Yeah, Gonzalez got caught reaching in. That will lead to a trip to the strike. 2 free throws upcoming. Anxious to see how Carolina respond. You know, obviously with no chance at the World Tour final, but, you know, a loss like that can deflate you. Can really take all of the steam out with really nothing to play for. But they're a team that's known to play with pride, chip on their shoulder. So while this one won't get them to the World Tour final, they do want to cap 2025 on a high note. There's Ralat missing. That's okay. Wasco's got his back. Recovered and scored. 1-point lead for Carolina. Long 2-ball, all net, all wet. That one finds its mark from Teodor Drugos. Nobody home, leave a message at the beat. Wasco getting active early, 3-3 tie. Oh, dime delivery. Loose change collected. Stegbauer converts it. So a good start for Lukas and company. And a reach-in foul is called on Podebrady. 1-point lead for them. We've seen Podebrady on the challenger phase all year long. And to be honest, not great performances outside of the Gwangju Challenger. The next notable one would have been the Orleans Challenger where they made it to the quarters, but that was really it. Anyway, we play on here in Bucharest. They reverse it. Top of the key, 2-ball off iron. Gonzalez flies in. He collects the Wilson and gets it over to LA. LA goes west to east. Gonzalez, contested shot. No, sir. Oh, interception. Gonzalez diagnosed that pass easily. Oh, Ralat had him lost in the sauce. Oh, there's a foul black. And Ralat will check out. One-point game, 2 minutes in. Hassan Kwasku gets the possession started. Couple of fouls on Podebrady. LA pulls up from the free throw line. That's a good sign for LA. Aggressive offensively. They need his input. Oh, crossover. Oh, cross himself over. 2-ball. No. Allende over to Gonzalez. LA with the last bucket. This time he picks up his dribble. Kwasku thrown to the floor. Antonio Ralat back in. Not an easy task to average 8 a game in 3x3. He's one of those dudes that can do it. A misfire from Lotto that time. Nobody there to defend the shot still. It's a miss anyway. Lotto, LA. LA, Kwasku. Kwasku forces the 2. LA cleans up the mess. Oh, nice pass. Not a good layup. Maybe there's a reason for that. Get a whistle. Got a whistle. Adam Ruzica. Ranked number 1 in Czechia. He's going to shoot a free throw after this media timeout. And there you can see it. Here inside the mall. This time of year it gets a little sticky outside. rain, cold weather here. So every once in a while you'll see us have a Masters inside a mall. But usually when the weather permits, we're outdoors. I think we'll see some higher shooting percentages because we don't have to deal with the conditions. That's never a bad thing. Can we get some more offense in this one? Right now, it's all about the defense. Clamps. You don't see Lotto locked up like that very often. Great defensive effort. Now what can Podebrady do offensively? Inside. Kwasku gets some help from Walat, but a lot of contact on that block attempt. That's the third foul, and free throw upcoming. Kuzicka up to the stripe. Kuzicka, who won a bronze medal at the U23 World Cup. And he will not knock down the free throw. 5-5 tie, we play on. Look at this traffic navigation. He didn't need Waze for that. One-point lead, Podebrady. Gonzalez, nope. They have to reload. Man, they continue to feature the young fella, and Kuzicka's getting to it. Czechia in rebuild mode, 3x3. But in all honesty, the men's teams haven't found much success. Of course, the women were world champions in 2016. Kwasku. You always love the passion from Kwasku and the emotion. He's one of those players. He either wanted a free dunk or he wanted a clear path foul. Instead, a common foul is called. That'll give Carolina a chance to get reset. And they trail early by 2. Now a quick whistle on Podebrady. So not only do they lead by 2 points, they lead in the foul category as well. Walat, no. Telegraph the pass. Steal leads to the 2-piece. Top of the key. Lukas Stegbauer, the 30-year-old. Finally connects from the top of the key. And Podebrady with a 4-point lead. Not going to be an easy out in this QD, especially with the way they've started. Gonzalez will get it back and knocks down the 10-footer. So for Carolina, trying to end the year on a high note, that'll be a task easier said than done. Podebrady trying to put their name on the map, and of course you got a Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy team that are desperately hoping to make their way to a final. Oh, it must be a rerun. He got the shot on repeat, same spot, same result. Foul on Carolina. So good for Podebrady to see sharpshooter Lukas Stegbauer heating up. A couple of makes from the top of the key. Don delivered and finished inside. Tough bucket. Stepan Borovka. If you notice, oh wow, Gonzalez, hand up, so what? I was going to say, many of Carolina's shot attempts are contested. They're not getting very many clean looks, you know, as a byproduct of their offense. But, you know, when this team is playing at their best, they're playing free. You know, it's good to have a system. Oh, Kwasku, couple of birdies just blown. But in 3x3, you know, due to the 12-second shot clock, it's only so much of so many actions you can run in that limited amount of time. So, you know, it's about having the ability to improvise and use your basketball instinct. And Carolina have been a team that have been known to be able to do that better than others. at the beginning of the season, but that's not who they are right now. Oh my goodness. Another 2 goals for Podebrady. Ruzicka putting on a show. Ulaanbaatar will miss a wide open look. It is a 7-point lead for Podebrady. It don't look good for Carolina here with 3:38 to go. 3 possession deficit. Podebrady just drowned them in 2s. Now I can kind of understand what people have been saying about Podebrady. Timeout on the floor. Game number 2 of the QD. Bright and early from Bucharest. The voice of the 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, in your ear. Oh, look at that. Go bye-bye. Luis Coasco says, no, 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 senor. Gonzalez getting frisky with Drugos. But Carolina at least showing some fight. Travel called. And that Carolina offense that we have got accustomed to seeing is nowhere to be found. 9 points through nearly 7 minutes of play in this one. With the real Carolina, please stand up. Where they at? LA drops the shoulder. He gets no favor on the shot. But they do get an offensive rebound. Dwasku says if you want something done right, do it your dang self. Luku with the 2. One-legged fader. Spit out. And Carolina showing some life, down by 4 now. LA driving. You like to see Allende, you know, expand his bag a little bit. Not much creativity on that drive. It was just straight line to the bucket. But you can understand at this point in the game, fatigue matters. Allende is going to get a rest. .232 left. Ball back over to Carolina. Gonzalez, who's had some struggles in this one, did knock down a 2 from the left wing. Ulaanbaatar will get to the cup this time. Tough defense on the baseline, stolen away. Gonzalez sees that one go off his knee. It'll be Podebrady rock, or at least I thought. Might be worth a discussion with the officials. Look at the replay, and you be the judge. Pretty rare 16 qualifying draw for this last regular season Masters 2025. Performance slots to be determined, and top 10 spots still to be determined as Ulaanbaatar we call for the reach-in foul on the shot. Stepan Borovka. He'll step up to the line. First time on the FIBA 3x3 World Tour. Drive strong. Baseline. Hey, this kid tough. He tough. Adam Luzicka. Looking like a grown man at 21 years young. Lotto. No. Front iron. Big board on the inside. The ball to Black. Luzicka trying to get back to work. Spins between two defenders, and that will go to. Did I say the kid is tough? He's in his bag right now. Adam Luzicka, remember the name, 17-12, Podebrady. And the defense looking good too. Oh, wide open. Podebrady pulling it on. They expand the lead to 6. And it ain't looking good at all for Carolina with a minute to play. They just came out with no punch. Really poor execution. 7 points for Luzicka. And you can see the frustration from Carolina. Season has started off so well for them. It has come to a grinding halt. Think back to Edmonton, where Carolina got to the final. They were quarterfinalists in their previous 2 tournaments. And ever since Lausanne, it has been a downhill free fall. And not likely they'll make up a 6-point deficit here with under a minute to go. And Luzicka still going on. That is now point number 8. They'll give Kowasku the easy bucket. Kowasku the leading bucket getter for Carolina. And that's nothing against Kowasku, but if he's your top scorer, then that means that Carolina's offense is not functioning as it should. Typically, Kowasku will get another bucket. He inches closer to a double-digit scoring game, but Podebrady just need 1 bucket. And that'll do it before the horn. Can they get it here and now? 1 ain't enough. They want 2. Offensive rebound will give them another chance here, and this will do it. Layup before the horn. Podebrady will beat Carolina pretty easily to open up qualifying draw B. A Carolina team that has just lacked punch. You do not see the spark from them anymore after losing a chance to compete for a spot in the World Tour final. A less than desirable start to the last regular season tournament for them. Podebrady, congrats to them. They'll try to make the main draw for the first time this year. Gonna be a fun game between them and Ulaanbaatar, I'm telling you. Highlights for you to enjoy. 2 games down into the qualifying draw. We'll get back over to qualifying draw A, where Barcelona and Lausanne will go toe-to-toe. And pretty meaningless game, but that doesn't mean it won't be fun. Stick around. It's coming right at you from Bucharest. As promised, more QD action for you. The Spaniards of Barcelona against the Swiss of Lausanne. Lausanne coming off a 2-point loss to Toulouse to start the day. They got a quick break before they get back to action. Barcelona, who have been an interesting team on the tour this year. I think Spain have been well represented. Definitely the best ever in terms of the World Tour. And Barcelona's had a lot to do with that. They're not in contention for the World Tour final, which is where you want to be. But in 2 tournaments this year, you want a semifinal, final in Vienna, right? And 6th place in their other appearance on the tour. So it's just been limited action for Barcelona this year, as they took 6th in Lausanne. That's the last time we saw them. And that was early August. So good to see Barcelona back with Neil Bria and the Gwim VP. Of course, Spain winning gold at the World Cup this year. Exposito featured on that squad. John Pedroso is here, and Juan Mazanca. So Team Barcelona getting warmed up and ready against the veteran Gilles Martin and Lausanne. Could be a short visit to Bucharest for them if they don't find a way to get a win here. And now, backs against the wall for Lausanne. It was not an ideal year for Lausanne. This makes their 7th appearance. Their best finish was 5th in Debrecen. The only other time, well, a couple other times they made the quarters at least. That was in Lausanne. And also in Chengdu. But have struggled to take that next step and still building chemistry. I think they got some parts to work with. I really like the potential of Falun Niang. You know, as a young emerging talent for them, and Martinez can get it done. Speaking of, I was talking about the World Cup gold medal. You're talking about 2 teammates on your screen right there. The Gwim VP and the Silent Assassin now on opposite ends. Opponents who happen to win a gold medal this year in Mongolia. So when friends become enemies, they are frenemies in this one. Look out for Barcelona's ability to shoot it. That's what really makes the difference for them. Exposito, an all-around creator and really a two-way mastermind, an excellent defensive player in terms of his craftiness, his instinct. Barcelona with a 7-4 record this year. No, actually a 4-3 record in 7 games. My bad. And a team that, you know, shoots the 2-ball pretty freely, but have not connected at a high percentage. 21% from deep this year. A little bit shocking considering the fact that they got some guys that can shoot it, especially when you think about Bria.
Here in Bucharest, we got 14 of the top 22 teams in the rankings, and the total of 16 squads as we're setting off. But after this qualifying draw, 12 teams will remain in the main draw for their chance at $40,000 US. And of course, bragging rights to be crowned winner and champion of the FIBA 3x3 World Tour.
All right, we continue qualifying draw action. Barcelona and Lausanne. Bria's, well, Juanma. It's no good. Round comes the Gwim VP. Threads the needle. So Barcelona are going to draw first blood. Zamoyski's going to run into traffic. Takes a bump. And Lausanne get reset. Falou handling the ball now. Martinez with 3 to shoot. That's not how you treat a former teammate. Swung the elbow. Unintentional, but changes the possession. There's a no-look hook shot. You don't see that very often. Falou trapped in the corner. Kickball, fresh 12 for Lausanne. Martinez will do the honors. Inconsequential game. Doesn't matter anything towards the World Tour final, but it matters to the men on the floor right now. The Gwyn, V, never. Exposito misses the crib. Lausanne with a chance to tie or take the lead. Niang down in the post office. He'll get Lausanne on the board. Juanma Zanca to the crib. Nobody there to defend. Martin. Jill sees the shot off iron. Martinez trying to get it down to Niang, and Niang takes a shove in the back. That one stolen and delivered. And an easy finish underneath from the new ad, Jan Pedroso. Niang, got to add some touch to his game. Close range. Exposito fouled by the Wizard of Oz. Substitution made. And Gil will have a seat. Carlos comes in. Up top. Pedroso gets him going. Barcelona. Bria, a hired gun. He'll get reloaded after the misfire from deep. Young, another chance in the post office, but he got his pocket picked. Pedroso now with the cookies, drops it off to Zanca, who streams to the rim for the lay. 3-point lead, Barcelona. Martinez takes a bump, falls away. No. Zanca has it in possession now. He'll run around the perimeter. They're going to leave Bria by himself. He had a long time to get a look at that shot. Still missed it anyway. Los. Falou. Niang. Nope. That time is Zamoyski. Too handsy on the inside.
Trying to get to that entry pass.
Short hook won't go. Barcelona leading 4-1. Another miss. And physical attempt to get the rebound. So Moisey continues to find himself on the Inleo. And a TV timeout. First break in the action. Battle for pride between the Swiss and the Spanish. A rematch of sorts of the World Cup gold medal game. We know how that turned out. It was historic for both Spain and Switzerland. Switzerland take silver. Although none of the players here from Lausanne were on that squad. Ironically, Carlos Martinez was playing for Spain. But still, my point remains. The Wizard of Oz setting up shop. The silent assassin. Dime time with a nasty finish. So Falou bringing the thunder from up above. Double pump damage. Got it to go with the foul and gets to the hard way. More of that, please, sir. Exposito to Zanca. Juanma does his dance. Does not get the two to land. Martinez tips it to himself. Gets Lausanne reset. Falou back out to the silent assassin. This time the flotation device does not work in his favor. Here comes the Wizard of Oz. Gilles pulls the trigger. Sprinkle me, baby. Oh, good initial defense from Martin. But a late whistle. Looks like Gilles got a foot on that. Fresh 12 for Barcelona. Trailing by 1. Neil Bria using the screen. He's got Martinez on his hip. Free throw line attempt. He'll find the bottom of the net eventually. Ties the game at 5 apiece. Zanka inside. Pedroso. That was kind of reminiscent of Davasambu. Just kind of stuck that hip out there and hooked it up. Foul on Barcelona, number 4 in a 6-5 game. Zebo and Falou. Zebo turning on the turbo boosters, but still not enough speed to get past Exposito. Exposito, no good. But Bria, he's there to finish the leftovers off. Gilles tripped up. That'll lead to Barcelona's 5th foul.
7-5.
So 6 games of qualifying draw action. And then the main draw will begin at 3:25 local time. Officially midway through qualifying draw action. Qualifying draw A in your face, Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice in your ear, was handing it.
As a fight for position down low. Barcelona now with no fouls to give as they have 6. That's what we'll put in the penalty. 5-19.
Could be the most contentious Masters of the year with the main draw, with everything at stake. Obviously, how Ulaanbaatar fares here in the QD is going to go a long ways to clearing up the World Tour final picture. So that's why this is one of the most anticipated, well, not one of the most anticipated qualifying draw of the season. Not this game, though. This game don't matter. This is just for practice, for fun, for pride. Zamoyski. Oh, pass had too much heat on it. So ball back over to Barcelona. Pedroso, excuse me. Zanka taking his time. That was a disjointed play. Swung over. Bria trying to connect, steal. He's still offline. Now Niang with a chance to use his size on the inside. His hook is too strong. Zanka with the jab. Oh, man. Nice move from Juan Ma. Martinez decides to try it from the corner. Bad possession altogether for the silent assassin. So Juan Ma Zanka is out. Exposito throws it away. Gilles, cross court. Niang eyeing a 2-ball. No. Bria with a risky pass. But he recognized the mismatch with Martin trying to stop Pedroso. 4th foul on Lausanne. 2nd media timeout. 3:58 on the clock. It's a 3-point advantage for Barcelona. So with Lausanne already losing the opener to Toulouse. This will be it for them for the year. They'll get to go out and maybe enjoy this beautiful weather we're having in Bucharest this weekend. If they don't win this game, that'll be it. Pedroso. Exposito. Never mind. I'll wait before I sing next time. Pedroso inside. What's the Swizard of Oz got in his bag? Finally, a two-make. A Swiss swish from Gilles Martin. About time. Maybe that gives Lausanne some life. They trail by 2. Exposito, runner, right off the square. Barcelona keeping them at bay. They'll get it up top now. The Siren Assassin steps out beyond the arc. 2 won't go. Niang, big board. They'll reverse it to Zebo. He operates from the left wing. Falou. No. 2 won't go. Exposito. No. Pedroso getting physical with Niang. I think Niang is going to get called for that foul. So he's seen with 6 fouls. 2:54 to go. 3-point lead for Barcelona. Two free throws now after the 7th on Lausanne. Exposito. He's earned the nickname Gwyn VP. That's the award he won at the World Cup this year. Something that he can be proud of for his entire 3x3 career, no matter what happens from here on. He will give Barcelona a 5-point lead. The Swizard of Oz had him mixed up with the double cross. Oh, then Gilles just gets caught in a bad spot. It's tough to defend when you're standing hip high. And Juan May just kind of sat on him. First free throw. Nah. Second one for Juan May. Yes, sir. 14-8. That foul called on Barcelona. That is their 7th. So now it's Lausanne who go to the free throw line. But 3-possession game right now. Things looking fairly bleak for Lausanne. But Niang will convert. And missed the second. Juan May. I'm not sure he's the one you want to let shoot freely. That too is pretty much going to put this game out of reach. 16-9. Los lets loose. Pedroso will clear it himself. Juan May, fresh off that last 2, decides to get it to Bria. Neal. Bria to the crib. Interesting looking crossover there, Niang. What the heck was that? He can't believe it. I can't believe it. And then they're going to leave Zanka open again. He doubles down. It's a 10-point game. This was over and done with, unofficially. But Lausanne ain't coming back. We'll see them in 2026. Well, they get a fresh start. Two-ball corner pocket. No tip from Zebo. Martinez, though, he brought his wallet. Bria, that'll do it. 21-11. Barcelona put it on Lausanne. And that'll do it for Lausanne's 2025 campaign. It will end here in the QD phase of this Bucharest Masters. It'll be Barcelona and Toulouse playing for a spot in the main draw. And that is what's left in this group. Two big ones in qualifying draw B. As we'll get Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy, and Podebrady coming up next. After that, Toulouse and Barcelona to wrap up QDA. And then Carolina and Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy. Those are the three games we got left here in the qualifying draw. Highlights, moving pictures of a blowout dub for Barcelona. Then we get back to the action after that. All righty, thank you for that that local performance here. Giving you a little taste of the Romanian tradition with a traditional dance. Sets the stage for some more 3x3 action. And this is where it starts to heat up, because I think many people watching this qualifying draw, they tuned in specifically for this team right here. Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. Playing for it all here in Bucharest. They got the Panda trying to turn up the pandemonium and create a dream run for Ulaanbaatar, who come into this tournament 12th in the standings. Now, in years past, the top 12 spot in the World Tour standings would get you to the final, but a new fold this year with the addition of 3 performance slots. So only the top 10 in the World Tour standings get direct tickets to the big dance. So that leaves Ulaanbaatar on the outside looking in. And they got a lot of ground to make up, trailing 37 points of that last direct spot. So they need to capture some real magic with the Bull, Ulaanbaatar Ulaanbaatar, the Archer, Anand Arianbo. Trying to keep hope alive. Chances are slim. But you got teams like Lugano, who are implicated with Ulaanbaatar's performance. Also Vienna and the Skyliners. So it's going to be a tough road for Ulaanbaatar one way or the other. Not just in the QD, but if they happen to make it to the main draw. Some really tough opponents in their pool with Lehman and Ulaanbaatar. So we'll see. It all starts now for Ulaanbaatar. And I mentioned that it's not going to be an easy road. You saw Podebrady. You saw Podebrady already. This Czechia team ain't nothing to sleep on. Can really put some pressure on Ulaanbaatar. Matter of fact, could win the group with a W here. So Podebrady already with a win over Carolina. If they happen to win this game right here, Ulaanbaatar's hopes of a main draw appearance and a World Tour final appearance is over and done with. So then I bet the numbers are going to go up for a game like this. So for Ulaanbaatar this year, it's their 8th appearance on the tour. Made a great run to the semifinals in Ulaanbaatar, and also a semifinal run here recently in Macau. Have proven that when they put it all together, they're a team that can shock even the best. But now they got a new player to look out for on the scout report. Adam Luciczka, who had a big-time scoring performance in Podebrady's opening win. He'll be looking to do the same in this one. It's Podebrady eye their first main draw of the year. Game number 4 of the QD. Here we go. Big one. Big one. So Ulaanbaatar need a lot of things to go right. And it starts with this game right here, right now. It starts right here, right now. Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy, and Podebrady. Big implications for the World Tour final race in this 10-minute sprint. Each game for Ulaanbaatar, they got to play it like a championship game. It's as simple as that. Gonjagal talked inside, doesn't put enough on it. Will continue to battle, spins free up and in, and Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy on the board. Podebrady really got it going in that opening dub from long range. They're a scrappy, tough team. And Ruzicka's first attempt goes begging. They're going to feature Pandemonium early. He packs a punch now. Obviously, we know what Davasambu does on the interior. But Gonzaga could be an X factor, big difference maker for Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. So we did see them at our previous Masters in Abu Dhabi, but they flamed out and finished 10th in that competition, making things tougher. That certainly won't help them. As that 2-ball finds the bottom of the net, gives Podebrady a 1-point advantage. Oh, the Archer lost the handle on it. Ulaanbaatar trying to find different ways these days to stay effective outside of his 2-point shooting, which has been a little bit down this year. Oh, nice cut and score. Delivered right on time. Bruzicka will make it 3-1. And Group on the inside draws the foul. He'll head up to the line. Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy, the one team that could turn the World Tour final race on its ear if they perform well. And the only way that they can qualify is get in the top 10. Did not pick up enough wins on the pro circuit this year to even compete for a performance slot. So it's top 10 or bust for Ulaanbaatar. Teams like Partizan, they're already going to be in with a performance slot. Idle Hangzhou, if they fall out of the top 10, would be getting a performance slot. And Lugano is in line for a performance slot, depending on what Ulaanbaatar do. Ulaanbaatar moving right, now left. Ulaanbaatar crossover, 2-piece to the head. Settle down, Ulaanbaatar. Beautiful move. Uh-oh. No, they ruined a great opportunity to score. Podebrady, that is. 6-3 lead, Ulaanbaatar. No basket. Foul red. So up top for Ulaanbaatar. Here goes the Bull. Davasambu will get his first score of the game. Extends the Ulaanbaatar lead to 4 points. 2 off iron. The Archer operating from the left wing. Down inside to the Bull. Great defense. And red ball, it'll stay. But a nice start for Ulaanbaatar. Exactly what they had hoped for. The floaty won't go. Davasambu will corral the board. The Bull turns the corner. Flips it out. Panda to the Bull. Davasambu, not that time. Physical attempt on the rebound. I think Gonzaga fortunate not to be called for a foul there. But the possession will go to Podebrady in a big game. Travel. Turnover back over to Ulaanbaatar. The Archer swings it right. And another foul on Podebrady. So Ulaanbaatar with a solid start to this game, composed start. And everything on the line for them. First break in the action, 7-3 contest.
E bine, nu faceți degeaba pentru că avem și un premiu pentru voi, Consiliul Județean Info, așadar
Again, I mentioned so many things need to work in Ulaanbaatar's favor. Not just get into the main draw, but outperforming teams like the Skyliners and Vienna, making a deep run to the final is essentially what they need. But as we progress, I'll keep you updated on what's necessary for Ulaanbaatar to qualify for the World Tour final. Slim chances to begin with. But Batman to the line. Ulaanbaatar, yes. Oh, precision pass. Leads to an easy bucket. Borovka with that last score. Dabasambu with the quickies. He will convert the layup. Quick response from Ulaanbaatar. They keep a 5-point lead. 2-ball. Way off in the deep end. That finds its mark. Theodor Drugos. On Conjugal. Ball fake. Ulaanbaatar. Ooh, put some extra sauce on that. Little filet. Yeah. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Believe it or not, first foul on Ulaanbaatar. 4 minutes into the game. There it is right there. 4-point lead. The Mongolians give up a wide open 2. That touches absolutely nothing. Drugos will turn it over. The Archer drops it off. Ulaanbaatar trying to get active, but getting some physical defense. And Podebrady finding themselves in trouble. Ulaanbaatar sticking to the game plan, which has been punishing Podebrady on the inside. And you've seen those fouls rack up on the fellas representing Czechia. That's 6 on them now, so they got no more to give. That one tracked down in the corner, loose ball, whistle. And that'll be kick ball. And that'll give Ulaanbaatar a fresh 12 to work with. 10-6 contest. Dabasambu to the Archer. The Archer loose. Bullseye. 12-6 Ulaanbaatar MMC energy. Bringing the energy in this QDB opener for them. Spinning free and finding a wide open layup is Adam Ruzicka. The Archer fresh off that last 2. He's got 4 to shoot. The Archer streaking left. The Archer knocks another double down. That is the Anand Aryan ball that Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy need desperately if they're going to pull off a magical run here in Bucharest. Hell of a start though. Now the Bull, he will chunk the deuces. All fine for him, but we're more than halfway through this contest at a 6-point lead for Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. They're willing to give up a 1. What they don't want to let happen is Podebrady to heat up from 2 range again. Meantime, it's the Archer going back to work. That time, he's denied at the rim. Ruzicka running into some tough defense from Pandemonium. The runner late at the horn, won't go. Offensive rebound will give him another chance. Ruzicka. Stroke was broke that time. Dabasambu will control to Wilson. The Archer trying to get rid of his defender. The Archer. Oh no. Bad miss there. 5-point advantage for Ulaanbaatar. They pick up their second foul. It's time for our second media timeout. An ideal start for the Mongolians. Showing that warrior spirit that they've exemplified for years on the World Tour. So with an overcast outside here in Bucharest, is there a perfect storm brewing in favor for Ulaanbaatar? Ruzicka round the corner and in for the layup. It's Podebrady who have to be careful defensively. And Ulaanbaatar understand it. They're going to go to the mismatch inside. Batman, Inkbatar, no Batar. Expect, oh my goodness, right between his eyebrows. What a stroke there from Bauer. Oh, no Batar, no good that time. Podebrady a pull within 3. Wild layup attempt. Ruzicka, gets Inkbatar off his feet. He's going to make him earn it from the line. Credit Podebrady for showing some fight. They were trailing 12-6 in this game. And they have gone on a 6-3 run to pull within 3. And Ruzicka makes it now a 1-possession game. Ulaanbaatar, who have controlled this thing. Oh, that's the 7th that Podebrady was trying to evade. But there it is right there. That puts the pressure on Inkbatar and Nobatar at the line. He's got 2 coming up. And a must-win game for Ulaanbaatar. You'll hear me say that a bunch throughout the course of the day. A must-win game for Ulaanbaatar. Second free throw. Yes, indeed. Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy within 4 points of getting the dub that they need. At 2, that time no good from Stegbauer. Vasambu runs into some tough defense. Oh, that goes. I think that goes off yellow. Yeah. Ball Podebrady. Step back, 2 ball. Couldn't track it down. Ball back to yellow. Always adds to the drama when you got meaningful games before the World Tour final. Ulaanbaatar, not that time. Back over to the archer. Oh, sneaky link to the cutting. Davasambu. Seeing some precision from the Mongolians. Oh, they break down defensively, and that'll cost them double. Theodor Drugos hits a big 2 to keep Podebrady alive. 3-point lead for Ulaanbaatar, and 2 minutes to go. All it takes is a lapse defensively. Expect Ulaanbaatar to attack the bucket. Podebrady, they don't have the luxury of being able to foul without free throws resulting. Can Ulaanbaatar diagnose the mismatch they want? They're going to go to Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar's going to go to the post office. Ulaanbaatar gets it back. Ulaanbaatar denied. It's going to be a shot clock violation. And if you're Ulaanbaatar, you know, Ulaanbaatar's got the ability to score. But I think you've got better post options. There's that defensive play there late. Courtesy of Borovka. Yeah, got all ball. But I think that's a possession where you got to get it to either Ulaanbaatar or Davasambu quickly. Late games when you turn to your bigs for Ulaanbaatar. A lot of time left in this too. With a minute 53, there's a lot that can happen in favor of Podebrady. It's been the 2-ball that's kept them alive in this game. Ulaanbaatar have led by as many as 6. Have seen those that lead routinely be taken away by the two-point shooting of Podebrady. Minute 53. Ulaanbaatar, the top bucket getter for Ulaanbaatar with 8 points. Ulaanbaatar with 6. 18-15. Just imagine, just imagine, just imagine. I got distracted. I'm not sure what they're looking at. But official Veshko is at the scores table. Okay, they add a few more seconds. So officially a minute 56 left on the game clock. That's what the holdup was about. Steppin Bowers can't hit the 2. Whistle. That one call on Ulaanbaatar, but they can use fouls as a resource because of discipline play on the defensive end early for Ulaanbaatar. Two ball, top of the key. Oh man, that's not a good foul. Ulaanbaatar got called. Toulouse was pulling the trigger top of the key. And he's got 2 free throws. 5th foul on Ulaanbaatar, but again, he was beyond the 2-point arc. These are 2 big free throws for Toulouse. First of 2 goes begging. Could get it to a 1-possession game with a make here. And he misses both. So some of that inexperience for Podebrady, making it a little bit shaky at the line. Ulaanbaatar turns the corner, step back, pulls it, in and out it'll go. Track down in the corner, that 2-ball is hit. Podebrady in within 1. Ulaanbaatar to Davasambu. Oh, Davasambu, no good. Ulaanbaatar looking rattled and Podebrady take the lead. Ulaanbaatar sees it on the line right here in a 19-19 tie. The 2-ball can be a backbreaker, and that's what Podebrady have been connecting with. This time they go inside passes too long. Is your heart pounding? I don't care which team you pull. Is your heart pounding? Understanding how vital this tournament is for Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. This game in particular. Having the big lead early. Podebrady against the ropes in foul trouble. But they have called upon their 2-point shooters. It has been different strokes for different folks, and they have delivered. Tying this game at 19-all. Team Lugano looking on, cheering for Podebrady. The archer, that would have ended it. Big rebound from Ogunjago. Still with Ulaanbaatar. Time winding down. The Archer up fake. He's going to find Groot inside. Point game Ulaanbaatar. They got to defend the 2-point arc. With 30 seconds to go. Drugos being pestered. Drugos, 2-ball, no. Rebound to the Archer. 20 seconds to go. Ulaanbaatar have control. Arjenbo, Hezi, cross. Arjenbo, runner, game. Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy, so 5. Must-win situation, and they turn to their top scorer, the Archer. They extinguish a lights-out shooting performance from Podebrady. But the Archer, Hezi, cross, runner, game. He finishes the game with 9. Clutch bucket from Anand Arjenbo. And that leaves one more game for Ulaanbaatar to play that will decide whether or not they move on to the main draw or not. And they'll have to go up against Carolina. So 21-19. Toulouse and Barcelona up next. Crazy game. Crazy game. So here are the highlights from that one. Podebrady's body of work is done for now, but they may not be done for the tournament. All depends on that last game in QDB. The QDA finale is coming up next. Toulouse and Barcelona. Don't you move. Yeah, the energy is turned, and we just get the day started. Qualifying draw action continues with the QDA finale. Barcelona and Toulouse, both victors over Lausanne, trying to play their way into main draw Pool C, where Amsterdam and Chongming await. Jules Rambo leading his troops onto the flow. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice in your ear. Toulouse 6th in the World Tour standings, a tune-up before the World Tour final, and they got some goals in mind too. Obviously, if they don't make it to the main draw, it's not backbreaking for them. They could slide down the standings some though. That's one thing, but they won't slide out. They're a lock to play in Manama, which at the end of the day is, you know, what really counts. But money matters. Trying to advance their position up the pre-final bonus charts. So Rambo, Joko, Suhard, Segela. Team Toulouse, formerly known as Team Paris. John Pedroso will lead Barcelona out. Barcelona with a chance to climb up the end of year standings. Came into this tournament 20th. But when it comes to, allocations for next season, the better they do, the more opportunities they will have. Juanme Zanca joining the crew with Neil Bria. And the World Cup MVP, Quim Exposito. The Quim VP. This for a trip to the main draw.
All right, coin toss about to go down. As they link up at the 3x3 Infinity logo. And coin toss facilitated by official panel Maya from Portugal. And joining on the half court, we have official
So Barcelona actually beat Toulouse in Vienna this year. It's the last time they played on tour. Frank Segala, he ain't forgot about that. So he's focused, hoping for a big performance for the French. As Exposito continues to climb the charts in terms of player ranking. Has certainly been a player of note here in 2025. A chance for some get back for Toulouse. So with that whistle, we will get this one underway. Shout out to my man Ovi. Ovidiu, good to see him back behind the camera. Longtime member of the 3x3 family. If y'all know Ovi, let him know that I just shouted him out. Good to see him. Big smile on my face. And official Vlad Ghiserenu. You know, Vlad used to be able to hoop, I heard. A lot of people said Vlad was a baller and could dunk. I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine now, but I believe it when I saw the youthful pictures of him. Anyway, he's got a whistle around his neck. He's ready to go, and we're underway. Last QDA game. Bounce. Got a foul on Barcelona. Too hard, gets reset. Gets it to the Olympic silver medalist Rambo. Sets up Hugo. That's a good look, but it's been that type of a year for him. He had a little stretch in Abu Dhabi where he connected on a few in a row, but he'll have the rock in his hand, trying to respond to that opening score for Barcelona. Rambo hands it off. Pull up, Francais. Around and down, rattles it home from deep. Juanme now, pass is broken up. There's that Toulouse defense. Up top, Suhar. They'll wait for the screen from Rambo. It is set. So is the table. Dime delivery to Mulletproof. So here we go. Barcelona can only mess things up for a Toulouse team that is World Tour final bound. Trying to improve their standings, as I mentioned, 6th in the tour standings, but trailing Lehman by just 21 points. Chongming not out of reach for Toulouse either, so again, they could climb as high as 4th. And a big difference when it comes to the money standings. So right now in 6th, they'd be in line for an $18,000 pre-final bonus. If they can get up to 4th, then that would earn them another $6,000. So it's some money to be made around him. The Joker. He'll get Toulouse going with a 1-point lead. Francais to the boss. Here comes the boss man. The boss man up top. Segala. We've seen him connect on that so many times, but not that time. Neil Bria trying to get rid of Hugo. No, sir. Great defensive possession there from the Boss. Joker put on the brakes, and Joko converts it. 4-2. Sanka. Oh, just threw it away. The Joker will track it down in the corner. Get over to the boss man. Back over to Suhar. Hugo, the boss. No good. He's going to have to rectify these shooting issues that he's got. Not just for this tournament, but looking ahead to the World Tour final in Manama. And that'll drop in for Juan May. Again, the World Tour final is coming your way from Manama, Bahrain, November 21st and 22nd. The title event of the season. Oh, Bria, that's a one-point shot. While it looked good, it's actually one of the worst shots you can make. If he just slides that other foot behind the arc, he's got 2 instead of 1. See, that was actually a 2. That puts Toulouse up 6-4. Now Bria well beyond the 2-point arc. He hits that one from the logo. Logo Neal. Segela not happy with Bria. So things getting testy. You can see the extracurriculars, Bria reaching in, and Segela unhappy. He and Toulouse having the discussion in the huddle. And a 6-6 tie. Only a foul attributed to each team. All eyes on the QD from Bucharest. Regular season finale. Stop number 16. In a season that started way back in April. Oh, Rambo, no good. Juan May took Segela on a test drop. Straight to the rack. Back out to Francais. Has he? Francais going left, putting it up with the right. He's bumped on his way up. So Segela will now shoot a free throw. Segela, who got off to a great start to 2025 and made his way up to #1 ranking in the world. Has seen his numbers dip some. Now, 5.5 a game isn't bad. But when you're talking about, superstardom, which I think many have considered Segela to be a player on the potential of being, a regular superstar. If you're going to score 5.5 a game, you need to be doing, 5 rebounds too. Oh, yeah, time for Exposito. Got the step and a clear runway to take off. The Gwim VP. Sling. Let the boys be boys. Quick whistle. And a tight contest. 8-7 Barcelona. Think about Marbella and Valencia with Barcelona and the presence that Spain has had on the World Tour this year. I think that it's, while they won't be going to the World Tour final, big picture, I think it's a win for Spanish 3x3. A lot more active this year and have produced some teams that have shown well. We'll see if they continue here in Bucharest, depending on the final 6 minutes of this game. Suhar with a bullet pass to Rambo, and goes off of his hand. Rambo's claiming he was grabbed. I think he's got an argument there, but Well, actually, still should have caught the pass. Juan May hands it to Bria. Bria and Segala, who have some history in this game. Segala will poke it away. Oh, and that was thrown away. The Joker. With the block and the wink.
8-7.
Joko so quick off his feet. The athletic defensive dynamo for Toulouse. Has been pretty quiet offensively. Not a shot though. Francais slides to the left. Front iron. Zonka tracks down a pass that was out of reach. Now it's up to the Gwen VP, and he will draw the foul on Segala. Number 3 on Toulouse. Oh, number 2.
8-7, 5:20 remaining game.
.5:15 and count. Bria. Nobody home for Exposito, an uncontested layup. 1 possession lead for Barcelona. The boss man operating from the left wing. Inside he goes. Rambo bulldozing his way to the bucket. And an 8th point for Toulouse. Joko is not the dude to try in the post. I know he's guard sized, but he's got the strength of a power forward. And he's got a trip to the line right now. Draws the foul. Paul Joko in 2025, good for 3.5 points a game in 9 events. But a 63% free throw shooter. And yeah, he's gonna miss that one. It's an area of his game where he has struggled.
9-8.
But he'll take the assignment of Exposito. Gets caught in a switch, and now he's going to guard Pedroso in the inside. And picks up another quick one. Joko out, Rambo will come in. And again, winner goes on to Pool C with Amsterdam and Chongming. Oh, nothing that Hugo could do. Way out of reach. The larger Pedroso takes advantage. Segala sees some daylight, and he is fouled. That is the 7th on Barcelona. So that means Francais shoots 2.
Barcelona in a penalty. So nice veteran moves there from Frank Segala to get 2 shots here at the charity strike.
Segala, nothing but you know what. 76% free throw shooter this year. He struggled from beyond the arc. That's really the only area of his game where you've seen his numbers drop at 21%, but he converts at the stripe to make it a 10-10 tie. Exposito's dangerous pass. He's fortunate that Suhar touched it. Otherwise, it would have been a turnover, but that leaves 6 seconds for Barcelona to work with. And plenty of time left in this game. 4:05. Exposito using that length to his advantage over Suhar. Now the boss man on the attack. The running hook won't go. Exposito, quick entry pass to Juan Mezanka. Nice action from Barcelona. Recognize it, the advantage, and convert. 12-10. Francais. That he had Suhar coming around. That was not a good possession for Toulouse. Juan May now has it. Baseline, floaty. Gala now. Got Exposito off balance. Rambo will save it. And Toulouse have a fresh 12 to work with. Oh, they had a fresh 12 to work with. They throw it away. So some of that sharpness that we saw Toulouse gain in Abu Dhabi a couple of weekends ago, struggling to rechannel that here in Bucharest in this game. 2-point shooting has been really nothing to talk about for Toulouse. And still some kinks to work out. Got to figure it out quick in this one with 3 minutes left and trailing by 2. Pedroso with the handoff to Bria. Bria trying to hide behind the Pedroso screen. Chase to the 2-point arc. Look at Neil Bria taking the scenic route, rerouting and finding his destination right at the rim. And then Segala throws it away. Barcelona are feeling it.
Barcelona putting on the clamps. Stingy defense.
Exposito explodes to the bucket. Scores it over Segala. 14-10. Segala with the up fake. If Joko can deliver. Teams have been willing to let Joko shoot those. Bria defended well by Segala. Question is, did Segala get a hand on that? If he does, that'll be Barcelona ball. Apparently not. Possession belongs to Toulouse. The Joker over to the elbow. Rambo hands it off. Hugo. And what's the boss man gonna do? Can Joko deliver? Nope. Couple of misses for Joko. Again, Barcelona happy to let him shoot those. Bria off target.
All right. 1:49 remaining in game. Crunch time.
Right, 1:47 left. Defensive strategy that Barcelona has seen work in their favor. Segala, look at that traffic navigation. 11-14. Zanka to the corner. 2-ball off iron. Loose ball to Frank Segala. 1:23. You can tell that tanks are running low. Fatigue factoring in. It's a Segala desperation heave late in the shot clock. Back iron. And I see a whistle. I believe it'll be against Toulouse.
14-11.
Find out officially after this timeout on the floor. But it is Barcelona. The winner goes on to the main draw. Loser's done.
Check ball.
Ball to Barcelona. Exposito trying to get away from Rambo. He'll get it inside. The hook goes. Hell of a make from Juan May. Oh, in and out. Suhard misses. Rambo right on time. Jules is ready to Rambo. Exposito. 2-ball, all net, all wet. Big time response. Oh, the boss man is in the building. Hugo with another deuce. Toulouse within 2. So 3 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Toulouse with a couple of fouls to give. We got an out of bounds challenge. Big decision late in the game here.
The field goal challenge, where there's a 2-on-1 and the shot clock challenge. All right? So, if they win this challenge, they retain their right to
We'll take a long look at this one. But the bullets are flying. Both teams hitting big twos here late. You see Suhard trying to swipe that one away from behind. Hard to tell from that angle whether or not that's who that's out on. Challenge is lost. So it's going to be Barcelona ball. But nearly 4 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. So Toulouse are going to have a shot if they can come up with a stop. At least a few seconds. But if Barcelona get a bucket here, I think that'll pretty much do it. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. So there's the pass. They deem it to be a shot clock violation. And I think Toulouse hit a shot. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter now, but sometimes that shot clock violation, it ruins a transition opportunity. With Toulouse having Barcelona off balance, now they'll have to get reset. And I'm assuming they'll have about 3.5 seconds. Actually 4.2. 4.2 seconds left for Toulouse to draw something up. They need a 2 to tie. They also could draw a foul potentially and get to the line. Although I doubt Barcelona are silly enough to pick up a foul here in this type of scenario. It's been Juan Mezanca and Guim Exposito leading the way, 8 points apiece for Barcelona, trying to get back to the main draw.
So here we go, 4.2 seconds. We'll find it out. Who advances to the main draw here? Who's going to qualifying draw pool?
4.2.
4.2 seconds. Check ball.
Hugo, the boss man, with 3 to shoot. Tick, tick, and he misses it. Barcelona are moving on to the main draw. We'll see them in Pool C with Amsterdam and Chongming. Toulouse come up short, and they will not be able to improve their standing here before the World Tour final. Came into this one 6th, and they will most certainly be sliding down the charts. They hope no further than 7th. But with Ulaanbaatar's Hop Trans and Rifa still to play in the main draw, Toulouse are going to be sliding down the money charts, and they could thank Barcelona for that. We will see them in Manama, Bahrain here in a couple of weeks for the World Tour final, but unable to emerge. Credit Barcelona. Put together a big game. And big-time performances, of course, from Exposito and Bria. Highlights for you before the biggest game of the QD, which is coming up next. Who you got? Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy or not? For a chance to move to the main draw. We're going to find out after the highlights run. as them and Carolina get set up. You'd be hard-pressed to see a qualifying draw game that is more anticipated than the one that's coming up now. Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy, and Carolina. Congratulations again to Barcelona for advancing to the main draw. We'll see the Spaniards play on here in Bucharest. But this group comes down to this. Carolina come out with a loss in their opener to Podebrady, who are still in the mix in the event of a three-way tie. Ulaanbaatar, who beat Podebrady. Listen, the ball is in their court. They control their own destiny. That's going to be the story for Ulaanbaatar this entire tournament, and whether or not they're going to will their way to the World Tour final. It is a top 10 or nothing type scenario for the Mongolians. Carolina playing for pride. They cannot play in the World Tour final. So they'd like to ruin things for the Mongolians. And they're hoping for a better performance in this one. But they definitely look flat against Podebrady. And they'll rely heavily on their star, Lotto, Antonio Relat. Can Carolina get it together in time to spoil things for Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy? Team Carolina. So Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy, man, they survived a crazy game against Podebrady. One that they looked like they had in hand, led the game 12-6. You know, controlling things, you know, all facets of the game. And the two-point shooter with Podebrady not only made things interesting, they ended up taking the lead late and put Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy to the test, where they turn to the Archer, Anand Aryambol. Big performance for him, hits the game winner. A little floaty on the baseline that secured the dub for Ulaanbaatar. Now they got to do it again to get to the main draw. So many teams rooting against Ulaanbaatar because an exit here in the QD would make that World Tour final picture a lot cleaner in terms of the performance slots. You know, so with Rifa and teams like Vienna, the Skyliners, Hangzhou, Partizan, all implicated in what Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy going to do. So we will see what AR and Carolina can put together in a 10-minute sprint.
Team Carolina wins is going to come down to the Toulouse.
Tavasambu, he's going to clash with Kowasku. That's going to be fun to watch. The two bigs. I think it comes down to, you know, the difference makers in this game. are going to be the role guys. Can they get another big performance from Ulaanbaatar and Ulaanbaatar? Ulaanbaatar. How about Gonja? He's proven the ability to be, you know, a big-time performer. Kind of an unsung hero for Ulaanbaatar. But the question is, how does he have an impact with not many touches? Starts with defense. Can he pick up a couple of scrappy rebounds, make some plays? The Bull is always going to be the Bull. Consistent, steady in his performance. They're going to need a star performance from Ulaanbaatar. Could be a shootout between the Archer and Lotto. A lot of things factoring in. Big game.
And we have Carolina against the Ulaanbaatar in the last game for the qualification round. First possession for Carolina.
So the Mongolians need to channel some of the magic we saw from the women's national team at the World Cup this year, making a run to a silver. The men trying to do it here on the pro circuit. That is not the way Carolina wanted to start. Fourth shot from Gonzalez. Gives it over to Yellow. Ulaanbaatar sets up Davasambo, the Bull on the charge. That hook is unblockable. Starts the scoring. Now it's Kowalski's turn, but he travels. And he's disappointed in himself. Had a good advantage on the block with Ulaanbaatar defending. Oh yeah, you can see that extra step. Ulaanbaatar getting loose from Ralat, chunks the deuces, off iron. LA with a bad pass that goes off the leg of Kowalski. This has been the story for Carolina. Last couple of appearances, making some uncharacteristic mistakes, and have looked uncomfortable, looked unsettled. Ulaanbaatar, once he gained his footing, he sets the sights and knocks one down. Kowalski froze him with the jab step and did the Karl Malone on him. Now it's Ulaanbaatar's turn again. Can't knock down a two that time. Gonzalez chased off the two-point arc. Gonzalez to the crib. Gets a late whistle, I believe. Yeah, he does. He'll go to the free throw line. Had a good chance at a two-point play, but the layup rolled out. Ryan Gonzalez has given Carolina an injection of offense. And playing without Nate Dogg, Daniel Butler. So Gonzalez, this is where he's vulnerable defensively. Ulaanbaatar takes advantage of that. A two-point advantage for Ulaanbaatar. And a must-win situation for them if they want to be playing in the main draw. That's when things really get tough. First things first. Got to come out of the QD. Ulaanbaatar picks up the dribble. Risky pass is taken away. Kowalski beelines to the rack. 3-4 game. Ulaanbaatar being more judicious with his shot selection, but not enough on that two attempt. Got to think in a game like this, those are the ones that Ulaanbaatar he's got to make. And Kowalski fouled by the Bull. Kowalski to shoot one. And a behavior warning for the Mongolians. You can see the hand on the hip of Kowalski.
Vom avea o scurtă pauză de o ligă și hidratare, dar până atunci o să avem și un conflict.
And Kowalski knocks it down. It's even Steven. 4-4. The Basambu directed traffic. Arjen Bol defended well by Gonzalez. Tough shot from Arjen Bol. Nothing coming easy for either team. Gonzalez now sizing up the bull. Gonzalez, couple of hezzies, pulls up, 15-footer, shooter's row. Gonzalez will volunteer that foul. Otherwise, Avasambu with an easy bucket. The first foul on Carolina in this last QD game. Winner goes to Pool D with Lehman and Ulaanbaatar. The Archer, drive, kick, Davasambu, 2-ball. The Bull's eye from the Bull. Lotto, he finds his shot, so he's online. Davasambu, this should be easy work for the Bull. He's missed a couple of shorties today. Carolina's lead at 1. Rebound goes to Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar. Wow, tough make over Gonzalez. LA is going to try to reroute. Lotto, who just hit a deuce, he's going to drop the dime this time. LA. 8-7 after the two-handed dunk. The Archer, pestered by Ralat, two-handsy. Carolina lead at 8-7. All eyes on this last QD game. Means everything to Ulaanbaatar. For Carolina, who have no hopes of moving on, they could take some solace in messing things up for Ulaanbaatar.
After this game, you're gonna get some Lego that you're not gonna let go of.
The Basambu back with it up top. Here we go. On Gorger goal, no.
We're excited too.
Chance to make a difference, making play. Ruin that time. Lotto. Oh my goodness. He's heating up. Couple of twos for Antonio Ralat. Gonzalez with the steal. Delivered to Guasco. Two-handed again. Panda on the run. Get that trash out of here. They do recover and score. BG, two-piece. Lugano, I see Montini and company smiling, because they would be locked in with a performance slot if Ulaanbaatar don't advance. 13-8 Carolina. The Bull, oh, spins into trouble. Gonzalez wants another one. Nope. We're gonna see what the resolve of Ulaanbaatar looks like. Arjen Bol to the cutting, Ulaanbaatar gets the lead down to 4. LA driving strong left. Lotto, right back to LA, extra pass. BG, butt naked. Couldn't hit it, gets it back. Second time's not a charm. Oh, and then he'll get hit with a technical. Kicked that leg out, tried to sell the foul. I think that's the right whistle. That puts Arjen Bol on the line. 5:20 to go. And Anand can't get it to go. The Archer. LA got a foot on that. Ulaanbaatar pulls it from 2 range. And it looked like Soft might have hit that off of Kawasku. Ulaanbaatar got some work to do. So the storylines will get a little bit clearer depending on the outcome of this game, especially with the performance slots. Meantime, it's Ulaanbaatar putting that one right in the slot to the cutting bull. The pocket pass makes it a 3-point game. Lotto, Ulaanbaatar will corral the rebound. Turnover, Ulaanbaatar.
30-10, 4:38 to go, and possession for Carolina.
So you think of teams like Hangzhou, who are in jeopardy to maybe fall out of the top 10. Even if they do, they're going to automatically claim a performance slot. Partisan are safe. That's a goaltend. And Lugano would be safe with an Ulaanbaatar loss here. Well, also considering how well Vienna, Skyliners, and Riffa play. They're still going to get that race is close in terms of pro circuit wins. (14-11). The Archer, little strong. Wilson comes back to him, patiently waits for his opportunity, sees an open lane, and don't look now. But Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy within 2. Gonzalez pulling up after the cross. It won't go. So it was Carolina with a hot start. Slow and steady wins the race. Ooh. Ulaanbaatar couldn't sell the foul, but it does go out of bounds off of Allende. And that leaves 3.5 seconds left. Last QD game from Bucharest. What a way to start the day. Main draw beginning here after the session break. Game number 1 slated for 3:25 local time. Ralak lets it go, man. He got to rediscover that shooting touch again. As the Archer could tie or take the lead. They're going to go for the tie. And there is Bachman. 14 up. Gonzalez on the floor. And won't get the basket. What a game from Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar has got 7. There's that 7th bucket right there. Really played well. We talked about X factors coming into this contest.
3:26.
And Groot has been great.
Who wants it?
3:26 left.
Who gonna get it?
Reach-in foul call on Ulaanbaatar. Just the 4th on Ulaanbaatar. Suffered a big injury to one of the key members, the legend for them, Dogan Inkbot. And have had to kind of shift things around. Speaking of shift things around, how about Ralak getting shifty on the drive that puts his boys up 1. the Archer now. Thanks to the Bull clearing the lane for him. It's 15 up. LA, how does he sneak through that traffic? Gets a whistle. Hip check is the call. And that was obviously the process of the shot. So Allende to the line. 15-15. It's a sprint to 6. LA. That one goes. 16-15. With position on Gonzalez. That's a mismatch that Ulaanbaatar are going to be able to take advantage of nearly every time. Now Davatambu called for the 6th. Gonzalez wasn't in the process of the shot, so they'll get reset up top. Clear reach in. Back knotted at 16 apiece. Now Lotto. Oh, he had a layup. Instead, it's Allende who will take it. And I think Carolina fortunate to get a bucket out of that drive. Davatambu drops it off. Oh, and Ulaanbaatar mishandles it. Quickly cleared as Gonzalez gets it around to Lotto. You know he's probably eyeing a 2-ball. Never mind. Eyeing Gonzalez, whose layup won't go, but Allende with a big rebound. LA with a double pump whistle. 7th on Ulaanbaatar. Couple of free throws now coming up for Leandro Allende. Great patience on the fake. Got an Ulaanbaatar off his feet. High pressure situation. With Carolina trying to steal this one. And Allende knocks it down. One possession game as of now, but could make this a 2-possession contest with 2:09 to go with a free throw make here. Nope, he short arms it. So the Archer will get it clear. Carolina do have a foul to give. Davatambu hands it off. The Archer pulls up straight on. Look at the Bull inside. Rebound makes it 17-18. Ulaanbaatar cannot foul without free throws. Ralat, step back 2-ball. Big make, in and out from the Archer. Carolina need 1. Oh, foul called on Carolina. Uh-oh, and they got to keep their composure. They don't want to add a technical. They don't want to add a technical here. Uh-oh. Gonzalez got to walk away because 2 free throws are coming up for Anand Aryambo. That will keep hope alive for Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. Crazy game. Several teams' World Tour final hopes hinge on the last minute 35 of this game.
So it's going to be 2 shots here. And every point is crucial.
Aryambo. Oh, misses the first. He needs this in the worst way. The Archer could still pull this team within a possession. Second free throw, that's good money. But can they get a stop? Or will Carolina ended. Stolen away. Ulaanbaatar makes it 19-20. Gonzalez won the drive. He will score, and that is it. Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy are going to fall to Carolina. That forces a three-way tie in the group, which will come down to point total to see who advances. I don't have the quick math skills at the moment to determine who moves on or not. So I can't for certain say that Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy is out of this. Maybe we can get somebody on that for me real quick. Somebody crunch the numbers and let me know. But a three-way tie in the group. So we will find out. I guess that just adds to the drama. I've got to go back through the scores really quick. Let's see. Podebrady finish with. Okay, you know I'm not gonna do this on the microphone. I'm gonna figure this out. In the meantime, we'll let you know who's moving on from the tiebreaker in a bit. So the drama builds. Stick and stay. Okay, quick math. So both Podebrady and Ulaanbaatar end up with 40 points total scored. Carolina lose out in the three-way tie because they didn't score enough points. But by way of ranking, it is going to be Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy still advancing to the main draw. So even with that loss, they will advance. You can see it again. Look, feast your eyes on that. So forget what I said about Ulaanbaatar season ending. It's moving on. Oh, the three-way tie. Wow, they'll play on till the drama continues. So Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy will go on to main draw Pool D with Lehman and Ulaanbaatar hop trends. Wow. All right, that's that for the QD, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Now we get a little time off before we get to the main draw, which starts 3:25 local time. And it is set. It is Ulaanbaatar who will be playing on, and also Barcelona who make it out of the QD, as they'll be featured as 2 of the 12 teams playing in this regular season finale here in Bucharest. Action gets restarted here in just under 2 hours. Again, 3:25. First check ball from back here inside the mall. Regular season finale. So enjoy the intermission. We'll see you at 3:20 sharp as we get into the main draw here back in Bucharest. See y'all then.